All right, welcome back to Mazda Maintenance 101. Today, I'm going to teach you how to change your own tire. If you get stranded on the side of the highway and you don't have one of these handy dandy lifts, you're going to need to know how to do that. First, you got to know where your tools are. Most of them are in the trunk. Generally, that's where people keep them. So pop your trunk and then come with me. So here, this is where they keep the spare tire in most Mazdas, you can see. So tools that you'll need, you're gonna need this guy. This is how you take the nuts off. And then you're gonna need your jack, which is this guy. And it doesn't hurt to have this guy. Now before we place the jack or we do anything else, you wanna loosen your lugs. Once you get this up in the air and there's not a ground underneath that tire to turn, it's going to be really hard to loosen your lug nuts. So we just get on here. Rule of thumb that I learned when I was about 2 years old is lefty loosey, righty tighty. Or if you want to get sophisticated, you do clockwise and counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, of course, is off. We'd all like to turn back time. And so you just kind of loosen each one of these. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your jack, your hook, and you are going to get underneath the car and you're going to line this part up with what's called the pinch weld. And so if you can come on down here, I'll show you where that's at. So on the car, this little piece that comes down right here, and this Mazda has a guard over top of it, but this is called the pinch weld. This is where the body comes together because this is a unibody, and right there is the strongest piece to lift by. And so you put your jack under there, and then you can take this little hook here and give yourself a little more grip. And once you're high enough, you can come back and take the rest of these nuts off. The process to put it on is about the same. You put the tire on, the spare tire, and you want to tighten all the lug nuts until they're snug. You can lower your jack back down, and once it's touching the ground, you can take your little bar and tighten them up. The best way to tighten up lug nuts on 5 is in a star pattern. So you start at 1, you skip 1, you skip the next one, you skip the next one, and then you skip the next one. And there you go. That's how you change a tire on the side of the road.